Hey everyone, welcome to video 4 of the New Runner's Knee Pain video series fix. Today we're moving from the kneeling position and we're up into standing, getting ready to accept some weight onto these feet. Now I know all of you have gone through video 1, 2, and 3 to self-assess, create some mobility, lock in your core, and then start working on some transitions. So we're going to move straight into what we're going to do today. So we're going to work on some rotary stability, either at the trunk, the hip, or the foot. And the way that you'll know what works for you is the exercise that feels the hardest or the most challenging, that's the one you're going to do. So we're going to start with the trunk. Since we've been working more hips and pelvis to connect those guys, we're going to start with a rotary stability lunge, or a split squat. So we're going to get into a nice staggered stance, okay? Just like we did in our kneeling position. We've got that 90-90 position. Press that out, and we're going to press and stand here, okay? So the band's trying to rotate me away. My goal is to keep this lined up in my belly button. Knee stays over 4th and 5th toe roughly, okay? And then just dropping straight in. And you can play with both sides just to see what side's more challenging. And again, the side that feels harder to do is the one that you're going to do more so, okay? So, and of course you do both sides. So that's working in the lunge. We can work up into a step up. So we can reverse lunge this, working up into a knee drive from a lunge. And then the last one, we're gonna work into a rotary stability with a hip hinge or deadlift. So press it out, drive that leg back. And this is quite challenging, so you don't need a ton of tension on this. Straight back up, and you can bring that leg up. Work both sides, see what needs a little bit more work. Into here. Hopefully you don't have a heavy bag getting in the way of the leg. So that's going to take care of some of the hip and trunk connectivity. If you find that it's not really your main problem area, we're going to move the band onto the knee, which is going to isolate more of the hip rotators. Same thing, we can go lunge, split squat. I recommend start with a split squat to begin with, to keep it more static. As you lean forward, you'll be able to catch some of those wobbles a little bit more effectively. If I'm dropping back, you might be hiding that. So start with a split squat before you start going to a lunge, and then you can go into a single leg deadlift. Really focusing on drive that top leg up, keeping that knee lined. Now, say that wasn't the problem. Say you're like, that still feels pretty easy. We're going to go into rotation control of the foot, which is actually pronation supination. So we're going to take the band, we're going to put it on the midfoot, so around the arch, and we're going to do those same movements. So you're going to do split squat, you're going to do reverse lunge, step up, and single leg hip hinge or deadlift. This is really trying to collapse the arch. If you have very flat feet and very weak tibialis posterior, or this spiral line is really offline, the foot's gonna really struggle. You're gonna feel it burn up really, really quickly. So you want to emphasize gripping the ground, corkscrew that foot in, and reflexively, when the foot or the short foot position takes on, the deep hip rotators kick on at a reflex level. So the more active your foot is to accept weight and distribute energy, the more the glutes are going to drive. So I want you to work through those variations of rotary stability from trunk to hip knee and then down to foot ankle. See which one works the best, and you'll know, like I said, whatever one feels most challenging, you're going to do. Let me know how this works out for you. I'll see you on video 5.